Okay.
All right, this is Steve Schmitz. You got him looking a little weird there. There we go. This is Steve Schmitz, and he's part of this band, Dr. Rocket, which was part of this band, Dr. Rocket and the Sisters of Mercy. That's him. There's Steve right there. We rocked the roads together for 20, 30 years. And he died last November, and the museum was gracious enough to let us have a gallery in this musicians who are also artists show for Smitty. He was an artist, and he did his wife Tony put this thing together, and
this is from his motorcycle.
Yeah, and he was a charter urban animal. There's a picture of him jousting in the urban animal jousts, and then there's just all kinds of stuff, graffiti on the wall of this room to all people that loved and came to Smitty. We had a celebration for him on the 19th of May, and about 250 or 300 of his friends showed up. It was a killer. And so anyway, he loved cars. He's got an old car in this exhibit, and he's out on the main floor. And there's some pictures of him with the Uptown Boogie Band and skating with the Urban Animals. They've got his skates in here and some drum heads from the Dr. Rocket Band. And my third and accidental painting in the show is on this other wall over here. And it's just really ironic. Can I get over here, Melissa?
Yeah.
It's ironic that the name of the painting is Where's Smitty? And I painted it long before Smitty died, and he was still healthy, but I painted it for this guy, whose name is Rich Layton. That's Little Screaming Kenny, and that's me. At our reunion concert, it was a 20-year reunion of our bands breaking up, and whenever it was about 5 years ago at Fitzgerald's. And so the photograph that this was done from was taken at an angle, and Smitty would have been back here off camera, and so that's why he's not in the picture. And so I called it Where's Smitty, but I did it for this guy. That's why he's in the front of the picture. And Smitty walked into my house one day, and I had just finished it, and it was sitting on the floor, and he said, "That's mine." And he just stole it from me. And so I had to, so with Smitty's help and Pat Reardon, his first wife, they got together and they did these incredible digital prints of this, where Pat works and where Smitty worked at the Museum of Natural Science, and they made me 3 life-size prints of it that I could give to the other members of the band. And so anyway, I love this kind of thing where I'm using my colors, but I'm trying to stay true to some kind of, realistic form, and then things just work themselves out, however they do. And a painting like this is on Masonite, and Smitty framed it in a very cool way. But the deal about it is that I will get the first part of it very quickly, and then I might spend 3 or 4 weeks getting all the little dots and circles right and covering it clear, and then working on it. When you work with acrylics, they're dull looking paints, and you have to put a little glaze on them, and then change colors and then pop it. Well, I'm going to sign off. There's Smitty. There he is. He was a hell of a drummer, and just one of the best and bravest men I ever knew.
And who did this up here? Do you know?
I know.
Oh, Dave Kidd.
Dave Kidd, yeah. Crazy.
So this is Smitty's.
This is Smitty's T-Bucket Ford, and that's it. That's him decked out, driving it in the art car parade, I'm sure. He and Tony drove this thing in the art car parade for many years. And he'd come blasting by the house in this thing. It's got like a monster engine in it, and it's an old chassis from a T-Bucket Ford that he had modified. Yeah, it's got a Speedmaster hi-hat pedal for the drums. It's like a kick drum pedal for the accelerator.
And what's this? This is the emergency brake?
I guess no, it's just regular brakes, I guess.
Oh, it is.
No, it's a clutch, right? No, wait a minute. This car doesn't have any brakes.
And look at that. What's that eyeball? That's the clutch.
This is the eyeball is the, well, I just pulled its eye out. That's the stick shift.
Oh, man. What's this on the back?
That's the whole deal right there. I don't know who did that sculpture. Woo! This is something we really want.
Rain.
It hadn't rained in Houston in days and weeks.
What is that?
Well, I don't know. It looks like some kind of a. Oh wait a minute. This might be a clue. Well, it's a radiator cap. I can't read it. We need a magnifying glass. Got shadows on there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at the rabbit.